I've worked in the health insurance industry for a few years now. It's not my career of choice. It just helps me barely pay the rent. And I witness firsthand every single day just how parasitic and purposefully convoluted the whole business of healthcare coverage really is. Because that is ultimately what it is. It's a business looking to make profit off of the health and wellness of everyday hardworking people. And one of the main ways they do that is denying people health care. So my main job right now is to just process new and renewing benefits for 2026. The majority of plans stay the same, except, of course, every year the price raises. So rates for health benefits will always go up. And you'd think with an increase in the cost that the quantity and the quality of that coverage would also increase. But in true capitalist fashion, it is the exact opposite. Health insurance rates will go up, and the coverage provided becomes less and less. Maybe this year, Kaiser decides to remove RX pharmacy prescriptions from the medical plan that you used to have and makes it its own coverage. So now, not only do you have to pay more for a medical plan that you used to have, but now you have to purchase two plans to get the same coverage that you had a year ago. I used to work for part of the company that administered a benefit reimbursement plan for the National Firefighters Union. This was a benefit that firefighters would pay into every year, and then when they retired, they would have a pool of money they could get reimbursed. However, even with insurance provided by the union, there were dozens of restrictions and limits to what they could claim, and my job was to just answer their rightfully angry phone calls. I tried to help get people as much money as they could, but at the end of the day, I couldn't do more than my job allowed. And it just speaks to how messed up the system is, even that relatively well-paid union workers are still getting screwed over. Healthcare should be a basic right. We cannot rely on the so-called progressives who get in office on the false promise of fighting for Medicare for all, because we all know that they won't fight for us. Free healthcare is definitely possible. It's happened in other countries. It happened in Canada. If we can win it here in Seattle, it'll spread like wildfire, but we have to fight like hell for it.
We need a breakthrough. So winning our congressional election and winning free healthcare in a major U.S. city like Seattle would be that earth-shattering breakthrough that we need. It would act as a battering ram in the fight for universal public healthcare nationally. To be clear, winning any of this, starting with our congressional election, is going to be almighty class war. Not because we want it to be, but because it is. We didn't make this system. We don't run this system. Capitalism is a system of class war every single moment of our lives. And if we don't fight back, it is still class war, except that it's one-sided war from the billionaires against us. So our only options are either rolling over and dying in a one-sided class war, or making it a class war where we fight back and we defeat the ruling class.